Knowledge Academy online classes for APPSC and TSPSC. Economic planning is a common topic. Economic planning is a common topic for both APPSC and TSPSC. In this topic, we need to discuss about definition of the economic plannings and different types of the economic plannings, types and definitions. And we need to discuss first to 12th 5-year plan. Then after we'll go with Niti Aayog. Okay, these are the main syllabus in APPSC and TSPSC Group 2 syllabus. First of all, we are going to discuss definition of the planning. First, we discuss one thing about economics. Always economics studies about unlimited wants or desires and limited resources in any economy or any state or any country. The availability of resources are very, very limited. Second one, desires or wants of the human beings are unlimited. There is a problem between wants and resources. First one is unlimited wants or desires. Second one is limited resources. Limited resources. How it is justified between these two? Resources are very, very limited, like land, labor, capital, organizers, and natural resources. All these are very, very limited. But desires and wants are unlimited. For this, people or society tries to select one thing. This is called choice. This is studied by economics. How to choose a thing or a necessary commodity or service depends on resources and wants. You people are interested to get good to job, but there are so many options. So many different jobs are there. So many group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. Okay? Like this in economy, desires are different from resources. Choice, this is studied by the economics. Economics means this is pure science. We are discussing about economics as well as economy. Economics and economy. Economy means its application part of this economics. Application. All theories, definitions are studied by economics, where the application part is discussed by economy, and the solution of different problems also discussed by economy. Okay, now we are going to discuss one thing about definition of the planning system or economic plan. Plan. What do you mean? How do you mean? Plan. Everybody knows about plan. You people are preparing for group 2 examinations. They are planning something. How to prepare? How to identify the good books? What is the way to reach the goal? All these are your plan. A person and the allotted amount. That person or industrialist or a common man plans to investment, plans to utilize that amount in different ways. That is simple plan in economy. But in pure economics or economy, plan means major things are there. There are so many things we need to discuss here. First of all, we need to find out resources of the nation, identifying of the natural resources or resources. Then after, we need to allocate, allocation of the resources within a particular period of time to achieve specified objectives of the state. That is called plan. Okay, once again I am repeating that. Allocation of the resources among different sectors to achieve specified or setting goals or objectives, to achieve objectives or goals which are identified or set up by the state. Second one is objectives or goals within a particular period of time. This is called plan. There are three main things or three main factors. In competitive exams, examiner asks a question and gives different four options. We need to identify the best option. If you read entire definition, even though you have to identify the right one. If you write like this, like segments or sections, you can identify the option very easy. Okay, first one. In any economy or any state, there are resources. Second one is, the state identifies different objectives or goals. Finally, state must and should reach all the objectives and goals within a particular period of time. If we decide, if economy or state fixed a particular period of time, that is about 1 year. Just example, this is called annual plan. Annual plan means it is formulation for only 1 year. That is called simply short-term plan. According to this time or period of time or specified time, again categorization of three. One is annual plan, short-term plan. Second one is mid-term plan. Third one is long-term plan. Okay, on the basis of time, plan can be divided into three categories. And on the basis of objectives and goals. Sometimes long-term, that is known as perspective plan, focuses on national-wide issues and problems. All national-wide issues and problems are solved by the long-term plan. And according to, and on the basis of resources, plan can be categorized into two. One is physical plan. Second one is economic plan or financial plan. Whatever we discuss in this plan, in this concept, that is based on the definition of the plan. Okay. Next, we need to discuss about types of economic plan. Once again, I'm repeating this. In any economy or in any state, so many issues are there to achieve the targets or goals. State or economic plans to allocate resources among the different sectors. That is known as plan. If issues are more, automatically number of objectives will be increased. If the system of the economy is dynamic, automatically that impacts on objectives or goals. If the economy is traditionally under static, then objectives will be changed. Means the objectives or goals are based on the nature of the economy, nature of the issues. Nature of the economy is the main thing. Next, we are going to discuss types of the plan. Types of the plan. Types of the plan. How many types are there? There are so many types based on different factors. If you take a factor, resources, on the basis of resources allocation or allocation of the resources, the plan can be divided into two parts. One is physical plan, second one is financial plan. Last time this question asked in Group 2 examination. First one, we are discussing first one on the basis of allocation of the resources or simply resources allocation. Resources allocation. Plan categorized into two types on the basis of allocation of the resources. First one is called physical plan. Physical plan. Second one is called economic plan or financial plan. Economic plan or financial plan. Okay, first one is physical. Second one is economic or financial plan. What is meant by physical plan? Allocation of the resources in terms of men, machinery, material, raw material, manpower, labor force. That is called physical plan. One example, the Indian government is planning to construct a project or a reservoir. It's a reservoir, just you feel it, reservoir, a project. Indian government planned. This is objective. This is, what is this? This is objective. Construction of a project within 5-year period. 5-year period. Just to see it, 5 years. Within 5 years. Okay. What is the object? Construction of this project. This is project. Okay. This is objective or aim or goal. Specified time. Okay. Then after. To construct this project or reservoir, government allocated resource in terms of physical or men and machinery. To construct this project, government allocated in terms of men. This project required 100 people, supplied 100 people, not money, only men, and required raw material. Whatever raw material is required to this project, this is supplied by the government. And next, labor force or workforce, or number of labor required, supplied in terms of physical form only. Then after, machineries are required. Machineries also supplied. Everything supplied in the form of physical. After, within 5 years, one project or reservoir completed or finished. Okay. This is called physical plan. Then second one is economic plan or financial plan. This project, to construct this project, 500 crores are required. 500 crores. Simply, government allocated 500 crore rupees to this project. Very simple, very simple. By allocating of 500 crore rupees, this project will be constructed by the support of this amount only. The contractor or other people, the concerned people, plans to design entire this project. This is called financial plan or economic plan. First one is called physical plan. That's it. Okay. First of all, we need to know about physical plan related to long term. If there are long term objectives, then physical plan is the best plan. For long term. Okay. The next, in economic or financial plan, this is one kind of adjustment in between demand and supply. In between demand and supply. This is called simply demand and supply adjustment mechanism. Demand and supply adjustment mechanism. Finance will be allocated among the different sectors. This is adjusted by demand and supply. In pure economics, entire economy or state is divided into two parts. Just you see it. This is entire economy classified or divided into two parts. First part, two parts. One is supply or producers, suppliers, buyers. Second one is demand, consumers. All we are consumers. We all are consumers. And all industrialists and investors or sellers come under this group. That is called producers group. Producers and consumers. Sellers and buyers. There are only two groups in any economy. This entire economy is adjusted by this demand and supply. This is very useful in economic or financial plan. Okay, that is the first thing. Second, costs and benefits. Costs and benefits. Costs and benefits also managed by this economic plan or financial plan. And this is very useful to inflation control. Control of the inflation. Inflation means increasing of the prices gradually. That is known as inflation. General price level, if increases gradually, that is known as, in economy, inflation. Reverse case, that is decreasing of the general price level gradually, that is known as deflation. Deflation. Inflation means increasing, deflation means decreasing. This is general price level, not price, general price level of the nation decreases gradually. This is known as deflation. Deflation. If increases gradually, that is called inflation. Economic plan or financial plan is very useful to control of the inflation, or it is very useful to control of the prices of the goods and services, and it leads economic stability. Economic stability also achieved by financial or economic plan. Economic stability What is the main motto? Stability. What is the main motto of economy? You take any economy, either developed countries or developed economies or developing economies. The main objective, maximum satisfaction. This is for human beings or individuals. Maximum satisfaction is very, very essential thing, essential factor to human beings or individuals. Where to economy? Where to economy? Stability. Stability is very, very important or essential. That is achieved by this economic plan. Means one kind of supply and demand. Supply and demand. The economic planning initially introduced by Christian Kofeider, Russian nationalist, Mr. Christian Kofeider, in 1910 introduced economic planning. His name is Russian nationalist Christian Kofeider in 1910. This term is derived by Christian Kofeider. This is difference between physical plan and economic plan or financial plan. Okay? If the objectives are based on demand and supply, based on costs and benefits, at that time, state or economy chooses financial plan. In generally, communist countries or socialistic countries prefer to implement or formulate physical plan. But India managing both. In sometimes, in some projects or some activities, implementing physical plan as well as economic plan. But the major plan of India is economic plan or financial plan. Okay? Next, second one. This is about first thing. Second factor, basis on time. Basis on time. On the basis of time, plan can be derived into three types.